might have hosed her down a bit, at least.
Just be thankful you have your little toy back. Should you ever venture onto my property again, I promise you won't be so lucky.
Aye.
Aye.
Oi, oi, sweetheart, nice and easy. Come on, this is just the way in, I promise you. All right. What about me, then, eh?
Ah, our southern visitor. Yes, and what about you?
Well, I thought I might pop up to the old manor and have a chat.
That would not be very sensible.
Really? And here's me looking forward to a nice spot of lunch and a bit of riding.
You would be wise to stay away from me. As far as I'm concerned, we have nothing further to discuss.
Oh, yeah, is that right?
You heard the ladyship.
Excuse me?
Oh, now look what you've done.
Now then, Lady Bloody Muck, you'll damn well talk to me and like it.
I beg your pardon. Who the hell do you think you are, ordering me around?
Sally Hardcastle. Mrs. Sally Hardcastle? Name ring any bells?
No, I don't think so. Any reason why it should?
You brazen bitch,
Oh,
I'm gonna...
No,
knock
Sally,
I'm
no!
gonna...
Look, calm down, will it?
I'll kill her!
You've not heard the last of this, lady.
I'll get you! Just you wait!
Sally,
Kevin, give us a hand, for God's sake. Oi, come here, you.
Please, Sally, you'll...
Oh.
Bloody Nora.
I understand what you're saying, Mr. Millhaven, but like I said before, things ain't quite that simple no more. No, sir, it ain't a question of money.
Amen.
No, we have no idea where the painting is. How much? Not on.
No, for Christ's sake.
Look, I'll call you back in an hour, okay, sir?
No way.
Okay, sir, fine, right. Yes, sir. Goodbye.
I am not staying in this creepy place one more day.
He's offering us another 10 grand, Vinny.
Monty, are you forgetting what happened last night? Something out there left nothing but bones of Warren and that broad.
Hey, I remember, okay? I was there. You expecting company?
That's a bellhop coming to get the bags.
10 grand, Vinny.
Money, I ain't staying, okay?
Hey!
Morning. Yes, me.
Man.
Right. Well, let's talk business, shall we?
all this open space gives me the willies. Oh, no, oi, come on, that's not the way, is it? You can only bung it when you come to terms with it.
And what do you know about it, eh? How come you're the expert all of a sudden?
I know all there is to know about running away. You're looking at a dab hand at it. And if you think about it, smacking Lady Mac in the mouth ain't the answer either, is it?
Yeah, but I can't help it. Just makes my blood boil when I think about her and... well, her and Stephen.
And what about Ruby?
Ruby? Yeah, I'm Ruby.
But not as much, right?
No. No, it's strange, but somehow it doesn't hurt so much with her.
Well, it's not really so strange.
No?
No.
Thomas.
Come here.
You rat.
Hey?
You rat! You tried to seduce me.
Oh, here we go again.
God, you kissed me!
Yeah, that's right, and you kissed me back, remember?
I did not.
Oh, I see, so you weren't actually kissing me, you were just whispering in my mouth, I suppose.
For God's sake, Sal, it was only a little kiss, wasn't it? I mean, we weren't about to break open a new box of tissues or anything, were we?
Any more dirty talk like that, and you're out of this car, Buster.
Lady, you're obviously confusing me with someone who gives a toss.
I bloody well mean it.
I bloody well mean it.
Right. I've had you. Out.
Yeah, you should be so lucky. Well, sod you, lady. I'll walk.
Stupid woman.
You want to walk? Then walk. See if I care. Bloody men. Oh, I'm a dab hand at running away, lady. Yeah, you probably put some poor girl in the club, you rotten coward. Oh, no, that's not the answer, Sal. Well, how the hell do you know what the answer is, eh? Oh, double bommels!
Stupid woman. I mean, you don't love him. You never loved him. Oh, no, you can't see that, can you? No, you're too proud and stubborn to see it, aren't you? You kissed me? Of course I kissed you, you silly moo. And if your bottle hadn't gone, I'd have done a sight more than bleeding kiss you and all, I tell you. I mean, why'd I ever get involved in this, eh? I mean, why should I give a toss? But do I give a toss? Do I or do I not give a toss? No, I flipping don't. I don't give a toss!
Thomas, you're priceless.
Nah, get yourself back south, mate. Get to the smoke, at least you understand what they're talking about there, don't you? I suppose you think that's funny, do you?
You should have seen your face.
Yeah, very funny. Yeah.
And your arms.
Well, wasn't that funny?
Yes, it was. It was very funny.
Anyway, I knew you were there all the time. I did. You got a soppy cow. I know I gave birth to a couple of dustbin lids out there.
Good morning, sir.
Morgan. I need his lordship's signature on some documentation.
Master is in a meeting at the moment, sir.
At a meeting?
Would sir care for some tea, perhaps?
He's in that damn room again. I thought as much. How long?
Some 10 minutes now, sir. Tea, sir?
Yes, I suppose so, Morgan.
I can't see how any sort of painting can be worth that amount of wedge.
Nor me.
I'll tell you what I can't suss out is Winderscale's wife. I mean, why would she get involved in nicking off her old man, eh? I mean, she's got everything, hasn't she?
Don't you believe it? She's got nothing of her own. It's Winderscale who's got all the money.
Yeah, but she's well plugged in, isn't she? I mean, horses, big house, jet-set life. What else she want?
£1 million is a lot of money, Thomas.
Loads of money, innit?
Well, as you've already found out for yourself, the good Earl is a little on the dotty side.
On the dotty side, he's round a bleeding twist. He has definitely not got both oars in the water.
Can you imagine going to bed with Ken Warren, even if there is a painting at the end of it?
He's not exactly your everyday stud, is he?
Ruby?
I stopped by. You went in, so I waited.
Yes, well, Ruby Warren, Thomas,
Gynn. Thomas Gynn. With a Y?
a friend of mine from down south.
Nice to meet you, Thomas.
Yeah, and you, yeah. Well, I'll tell you what, give us that and I'll go and make us a nice cup of tea, all right?
Thanks.
Is it true what I overheard, Sal? Was Ken sleeping with that Winderscale woman?
Understand one thing, Ruby. It gives me no pleasure to tell you that he was. It should, but it doesn't.
Ah, Karen.
Howard. This fresh?
Indeed. Here. Let me be mother.
Thank you.
Well, now, this is nice. And, how's the new vet working out? Good?
Yes, he's very good, in fact. Far better than you ever were, Howard.
You bitch.
Ooh. Howard.
I was willing to sacrifice everything for you.
Keep your voice down, you fool. I didn't ask you to. You were well aware of the situation, so please don't be tiresome. Whilst it was fun, it was fun.
Oh, yes. It's always fun for you, isn't it? You don't give a fig for anyone else or their feelings.
If you're going to persist in being a bore about the past.
Don't you understand, woman? I jeopardized my whole career and my family name for you.
How romantic. Would you care to explain how?
I can't. Too ashamed of myself.
You're nothing but a wimp, Howard.
And you're nothing but a whore, Karen.
You always said the sweetest things. Goodbye, my darling.
You may fool that demented husband of yours, but you don't fool me. You stole his painting. And if you didn't, you certainly know who did.
I really don't know what I ever saw in you, Howard. You're pathetic. Just pathetic.
You just wait. You just wait and see.
What's going on here?
Darling, you look awful.
Why were you two shouting at each other?
Shouting? We weren't shouting. Actually, we were laughing. Howard just told me a really funny joke. You must tell it to Henry. You really must.
It wasn't that funny.
Oh, I thought it was. Do take a nap, darling. You look absolutely done in. Bye.
Any word of my painting, Howard?
No, Henry. I'm afraid not.
You don't need these two tossers, Ken. Me and Sodbuns can handle it.
You take it from me, lad. We need them. Without them, we got no buyer. Without a buyer, we got no...
I don't trust them.
You leave all that to me, lad. I'll do the worrying. You just do as you're told, and everything will work out just fine.
And it better work out just fine, Ken. So far, all I've had from you are promises. I can't pay the rent on promises. Know what I mean?
Oh, I know what you mean.
Is this the place?
Aye, but I warn you, we've already searched it, from top to bottom.
You ain't searching like we're gonna search it. Come on, Monty, let's do it.
If it's here, we'll find it. If not, the next stop's at Broad's houseboat.
I don't want too much damage.
I've decided it's best all round if I move away. New start. Where will you go? Oh, anywhere. Away from here, away from... But what about you? What will you do now? Not really sure. I haven't really had much time to think about the future. No, it's not that I haven't had time to think about it. It's just that I've spent most of the last few weeks thinking about the past. Anyway, so much has happened in the last few days. He seems very nice. Your friend from the south.
Yes. Yes, he is.
How's that? Jolly Green Giant?
Thomas?
No, I thought I'd have another go at that engine while you girls chat.
You're wasting your time, you know.
Oh, ye of little faith.
Well, nice to meet you.
Yeah, likewise, Thomas.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
I'll see you.
Sally, I am so very sorry for all the hurt I've caused you. I really am.
Yeah, well, it's a bit late for being sorry, isn't it, Ruby?
Yeah. Well, I hope things work out for yourself. Ruby,
Did you love him? Stephen?
yes. Yes, I loved him, Sal. Funny thing about love, isn't it? It has no consideration for anyone's feelings.
Come on, old girl, you can do it. Okay, Houston, we have countdown. Go for it. Come on, you pal son. Come on, old girl. Oi, go on.
Sounds promising.
There's no real reason why it shouldn't start.
You check the fuel?
Fuel?
Thought not.
Oh, that, no. Smart ass. Is Ruby gone?
Yeah. Silly, really. Despite everything that's happened, I do feel sorry for her.
It's par for the course with you, isn't it? You ain't as tough as you think.
She really loved him, you know. Stephen, I mean.
If I ask you a question, would you give me a straight answer?
Sounds like the sort of question you shouldn't ask in the first place, Thomas.
Yeah, you're probably right, but, did you
Did I what?
love Stephen?
To be honest, I'm not really sure anymore. I thought I did. Why'd you ask? Is it important?
Well, it wasn't a few days ago, no, but,
Thomas.
No, you're right. Absolutely, yeah. Back to work, Thomas. Come on, son. Oh, there you go. Yeah, have a look. What's this?
What is it? Dipstick or something?
Dipstick, you divvy. You ever seen a dipstick like that before?
I don't know.
Yeah, look at that. Yeah, go on, have a go at that.
Oh, God, no.
Oh, yes. Next thing I know, I've got just about every slant-eyed Herbert in London chasing round, trying to chop me legs off.
I thought there'd have to be a woman involved somewhere.
Oh, that's not fair, Sal. I'd met you, didn't I?
You were saying?
I hope you haven't been blimping,
What?
looking at my little body.
Well, I might not have been, but then again, I just might have been.
Thomas Gynn, come on down. Yeah, Sal, look, I know we ain't known each other, but...
We seem to have caught you with your trousers down, me cockney sparrow.
Oh, you boys are a bit early. Hope you all bought a bottle.
Oh, yes. I like a man that could keep a sense of humour, especially when the line-out's stacked against him. However, the time has come to stop playing silly buggers.
Henry, you're making yourself ill. This lunatic obsession with art will be the death of you.
You just don't understand, do you, Howard?
No, to be perfectly frank, I don't. I just don't understand what pleasure you get from locking yourself away in a stone room full of bloody pictures.
No, someone like you wouldn't.
What do you mean, someone like me, for God's sake?
It's called art, Howard. When you look at a masterpiece, you don't see what I see. You don't see the artist's soul. You don't feel the love, the passion, the total expression of the giving in every brushstroke.
Well, I purchased the bloody things for you, didn't I?
Yes. And you still will never understand. You don't know how lucky you are, Howard. An obsession such as mine is an affliction, and one to be pitied. It's much worse than a booze problem. Much, much worse. And far worse than my dear wife's problem.
You know about...
I'm not a fool, Howard. At least not all the time. I envy her. Her wants and needs are easily available and somewhat more accessible than mine own. Aren't they, Howard?
Henry, I don't know what to say.
Nothing to say, dear chap. It's good of you to have been so discreet about it. Can't abide the kiss and tell brigade. Nice hot bath, I think. Help yourself to a drink, old chap. Morgan! Morgan! You old tosspot, where are you?
Henry.
What?
I think there's something else you ought to know about that Botticelli.
You called, sir?
Get out, Morgan.
Thank you, sir.
What about my Botticelli, Howard?
All right, lad. I'm listening, but you're in no position to deal. Hold on, you seem to be forgetting that I'm the only one who knows where that painting is.
Well, like I said, I'm a reasonable man. So?
The 2 video shops and the junk shop that you fiddle Sally out of.
Well, fiddle's a matter of opinion, lad. But what about them?
I want you to sign them back over to Sally. All legal and proper.
You're mad.
That's all I want. Well, it's a small price to pay if you think about it, isn't it?
All right, now just supposing I were to agree to your demands. How and where will we make the exchange?
Oh, I ain't had time to work that out, but I'll come up with something.
You wouldn't be conning me, would you, lad?
Look, it's a great big painting, right? There's this nude woman flashing her bristles beside this little angel thing.
Well, it's not the best description of a Botticelli masterpiece I've ever heard, but it'll do. OK, I'm convinced.
Right, so you draw up a document signing the shops back to Sally, right? When a copy of that document arrives at Sally's solicitors, we'll fix up a meet and I'll hand over the painting. Simple as that.
Oh, lad. You must think I've just arrived from far away. I can't agree to that. It's far too risky.
Listen, Bear's Breath, all I want is for Sally to be safe and sound at the end of the day.
Oh, very commendable, lad. Very commendable. OK. Right. And seeing as our Sally's so important to you, she'll remain with us as a little insurance on the deal.
You forget that. No way.
The woman's our ace in the hole, lad. She stays with us.
I've got to phone Warren at his office in half an hour.
Let me get this straight. You conned your way out of there and then left Sal behind with them lunatics.
Well, what else could I do? They threatened to wreck the boat and then do for the pair of us.
Oh, aye, typical bloody cockney.
Look, Kev, I haven't had a very good day so far. Don't make it worse, eh?
Make it worse? You no good cockney con man.
Oi!
No, I'm not going to listen. I'm going to go and get Sal out of there.
No, Kev. Kevin, for God's sake!
No, con man, you listen. You should have given them the bloody painting there and bloody then.
And then what, dickhead? If I'd done that, neither of us would have stood a chance.
Ah, cobblers. You just conned your way out of there to save your own
listen,
skin.
you Yorkshire pillock. I've every intention of getting Sally out there with that arm and hair on her head. Now, do you understand that, you Burke?
Oh, aye.
Aye. Aye, bloody aye. And I'll tell you something else for Nout Cocker. The next puddin'-faced Yorkshireman who calls me a cockney con man will have his teeth knocked so far down the back of his throat he'll have to eat his dinner through his Harris.
You all done?
No. No, I ain't, as it happens. Now, you lot are always going on about Londoners being con men, untrustworthy, all that bullshit. But let me tell you something, you don't know anything about us, absolutely nothing.
Well, I wouldn't have left Sally behind.
No, because you've got too much space between your bleeding ears, haven't you?
Oh, aye?
Yeah.
I'm going to knock your bloody block off in a minute,
Oh, yeah. Come on then, eh? Big, hard, straight-talking Yorkshireman, eh?
Aye, that's right.
Yeah. Well, I've heard it all before, know what I mean? All that Jack Charlton stuff. And the other one, what's his name? Michael Parkinson? Yeah. Oh, Neil lad, it's now the Yorkshireman talk straight. You make me want to crack up, you really do.
I mean, you honestly believe you've got a monopoly in straight talking, straight walking, and even poverty, don't you? Yeah, we don't know. We're born down south, do we? We don't know what it's like to be potless and out of work, do we?
Who the bloody hell's Michael Parkinson?
Oh, foolish fool and lover. One and the same. Reduces the best of us to sorrow and pain. Who said that? Come on, when the scary had done the head. Who said that? I don't know who said it. Whoever it was, he knew a thing or two, eh? Yeah, some smarty tosspot. There's nothing better to do than sit on his arse all day thinking about life.
Excuse me, sir.
Morgan, my dear man, come on in and have a snort.
A lady, sir, insists on seeing her ladyship. I explained her ladyship is out riding, but she insists on waiting, sir.
A woman, Morgan?
Indeed, sir.
Well, bloody hell, Morgan, old man, wheel her in. It makes a change for a woman to call on my dear lady wife. Yeah, wheel her in by all means, and we can all have a snort or three, eh?
Very good, sir.
A filly, eh? Jolly good show. This calls for several drinks.
Mrs. Warren, sir.
Ah, do come in, my dear.
I'm sorry to disturb you, your lord. I don't even know what to call you.
How about drunken old sod, eh?
Great.
All right.
All right, all sussed. We've got two boats. One with a motor, one without. He's a good mate and a good customer.
Who ain't a good customer of yours round here? So what's the damage then?
2 brace and a rainbow on the large side.
Listen, I've got to phone Warren within 10 minutes.
No problem. There's a pub up the river away. We'll tow this one behind.
Kev, I'm sorry about earlier, but, well, you know me, I wouldn't hurt Sally for the world, right?
Aye, I know. It were me that were out of order, Thomas. I tend to get a bit stroppy where Sally's concerned. Well, I think you know the way I feel about her.
Yeah, I know how you feel.
And you and all.
Well, she's doing my brain up, isn't she? I mean, to be honest, it really frightens me.
Me too.
You have a beautiful house.
Thank you. Do you like horses, my dear?
Horses? Well, I don't know. I've never really thought about them.
Ah, that means no. I hate the bloody things. My dear wife adores the filthy beasts.
You shouldn't, you know.
Can't help it, my dear. Great mucky brutes.
No, I meant drink anymore.
I shouldn't.
No. I realise it's none of my business.
It's all right. Understand. Mustn't behave like a cad in front of a lady. That's right. It's a good idea. Morgan? Morgan! Nice hot bath. Smober up and smarten up and sober up and show you around the house.
Yes?
Is it done?
Of course. What about your end, lad?
Yeah, all done. Let me speak to Sally.
No, let's just make the exchange.
Just nothing, Lord Bucket. Either I speak to her or the deal's off.
There's no need for that tone. All right. Keep it short and sweet.
Thomas?
Look, I'm really sorry I had to leave you there like that.
I'm all right. I can handle it. Thomas?
Listen, sweetheart, I think... Well, maybe I'm...
All right, now, that's enough. Let's blow a whistle and kick off, shall we?
You know, it's been years since I've enjoyed showing someone around these gardens.
Oh, it's beautiful. You're a lucky man, Henry.
Yes. Yes, I suppose I am. You know, Ruby, may I call you Ruby?
Oh, please do.
You know, Ruby, I should be feeling quite sad. Why do I not feel sad, I wonder?
Why should you be feeling sad?
Because I have lost something I never had. That sounds a little Irish, I know, but it's true. Also, a lifelong and trusted friend has just admitted to sleeping with my wife and to cheating me out of a small fortune. I should feel devastated.
It was your wife I came to see.
Ah, yes, my dear wife. I think I can guess what it is you want to talk to her about. Your husband? I'm sorry, Ruby.
No, don't be. It's a little more involved than that. I don't even know what I was going to say to her. I just wanted to see her before I leave.
Before you leave? You're going away?
Well, middle of the canal. We exchange in the middle of the bloody canal.
I don't like this. I don't know why I don't like it, but I don't like it.
Studs. You know where my boat's moored, lad?
Yeah?
Well, take her down to Long Arm Reach. We'll meet you there.
Sure thing, Mr. Warren.
You mind how you treat her? I've got a lot of money tied up in that boat. Off you go. Our Cockney sparrow thinks he's being clever. Well, he's in for a surprise, my little lass.
I shouldn't really be telling you all this.
So, my dear wife had a fling with both your husband and your
Yes. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to tell tales or cause trouble.
Oh, you haven't. I know all about my wife and all of her indiscretions.
Doesn't it worry you?
I'm ashamed to say it, but no. No, it doesn't. It does sound bad, doesn't it?
No, not bad. So much as sad.
We gotta get into that?
That's the deal.
I hate ships.
Oh, Henry. They're beautiful.
Yeah. Yes, they are. Apart from some thief, you're the only person who's ever seen all this.
I am. But what about your wife?
Good Lord, no. If she knew I brought you down here, Well, let's just say that she deserves to be cheated for once.
Goddamn ships. I hate goddamn ships. Hey, that's no fair. He's got a motor on his.
No, I thought he might try something like that, but we got an ace in the hole.
You all right, sweetheart?
Yeah, fine.
All right, let's do what we came to do. Have you got it, lad?
Yeah, I got it.
All right, hand it over.
No, Sally first.
Oh, no. I want to see it first. For all I know, all you got in there is a copy of yesterday's Daily Mirror.
But all I want is Sally. I'm not interested in the painting. Come on, can you stand up, sweetheart?
Yeah.
Come on in.
No problem.
Hey, wait a minute.
Here you go, good girl, good girl.
All right, that's far enough. Let's have it, lad. All right, then, come on.
Go, Thomas! Go!
I'm on your call!
Which way? Starboard! What the hell, starboard?
Oh, no!
Typical. Can't you get anything right?
Oh, look, just calm down, will you? Just shut up 1 minute. Hold on.
Come on, you poxy cow. Whoa!
Thomas!
What?
Thomas, no!
Oh, shut up.
No!
You're mine, pal. I'm gonna run them down and chop them up for fish feed.
Oh, come on, you cow.
Listen, if we have to jump, wait till the last minute, all right?
To jump? What, in the water, you mean?
Well, where else, you daft cow?
Don't you call me a cow!
Look, just shut up and listen, will you? Look, that bloke is head case, right? Stand up.
No, Thomas!
Come
no,
on, stand
Thomas! No!
What's wrong? Come on!
I can't swim!
You can't swim?
Well, don't just stand there, do something!
I'll do you in a minute, girl.
Oh, Thomas!
Running down!
I can't swim, for Christ's sake!
I've done it!
Go on!
Done it! Done it!
Quickly!
All right!
Where am I going?
dear.
You nearly killed us.
Do what?
You could have killed us.
I don't believe you, lady. If you hadn't noticed, I bleeding saved us.
Saved us?
Oh, I've had you. I don't need all this.
You don't need all this. I don't need all this, dickhead.
Listen, you call me dickhead one more time, you better learn to swim double fast.
Oh, yeah. You just try it.
Oh, that's it, I've had it. I can't handle this.
Vamos! Is he, did he stay with you last night?
Aye, he did.
Did he say anything?
Well, he were in no fit state to say anything, love. He was pissed as a pudding.
Typical. I just thought he might want to come with us.
Oh, well, he didn't say anything this morning. He just stood in field, looking at countryside. He's a bit upset, if you ask me.
He's upset? That's a good one, that is. And by the way, I didn't ask you.
Fair enough.
Morgan, whose vehicle is that outside? What's all this? These are my suitcases.
Indeed they are, madam.
I am not going on one of his boring business trips again. I refuse. Look, darling, I know... Oh, I didn't realize we had company.
Do come on in, my darling. I think you know Mrs. Hardcastle, her friend Kevin.
Okay, what's all this about?
Oh, I think you know what this is all about, my dear.
Oh, how wonderful. You've got it back. I'm so pleased for you, darling.
Really?
Of course.
No. I'm not going to hit out at you. Lord knows I ought to, but I won't. I just wanted to get close enough to watch you squirm.
I know the whole sorry story, Karen. You stole my Botticelli.
Absolute nonsense. Don't believe a word this woman says.
Ah, but I do, you see. I do believe her, my sweet. You, Ken Warren, and Mrs. Hardcastle's late husband conspired to steal my painting.
Oh, and conspire wasn't all they did either.
This is ridiculous.
Stephen took the painting and hid it. And then he up and died on you. God, if it wasn't so sad and pathetic, I'd have to laugh.
I've never heard such nonsense. Look, darling, I can explain...
Please, no more lies. You wanted it so much. Yeah, it's yours. Take it and go. Your bags are packed and ready. And what's more, Mr. Millhaven's 2 representatives are awaiting your arrival in their hotel in Leeds. I do hope he pays you a fair price for that. Because that is all you're ever going to get from me by way of a settlement.
Look, you can't... He can't do this to me, Howard.
He can. Think yourself lucky, Karen. In a divorce court, you'd get nothing. I've resigned as your husband's legal advisor, and am quite prepared to testify to our affair.
You and all? Hell's bloody bells.
Indeed. Morgan!
You fool. I've got exactly what I wanted. £1 million, and I don't have to share a penny of it with anybody. All I ever wanted was to get away from you. From you and this dead and alive place.
This lady is leaving, Morgan, never to return.
Oh, very good, sir. Right, you trollop. Git. After all we went through to get it back for you.
What the hell have you done?
That painting is, in fact, a forgery.
It's what?
Get away.
When Henry commissioned me to purchase the painting on his behalf, I took his cash and supplied him with a good forgery. I've since confessed to my sins and have repaid my illicit gains.
So Lady Muck ended up with sweet F.A.
Correct. And she won't find out about it until Millhaven tries to get it authenticated.
Oh, I like it. Oh, Thomas will die laughing when
And I tell him.
Indeed, where is this Cockney chappie? From what you've told me, I have him to thank for a lot.
Thomas! Thomas!
Stay lucky lady, Thomas. Oh, you...
Thomas Gynn!
Are you getting on or what? Come on, pal.
I ain't your pal. I've got a right hump, you know. I have.
Fine.
Fine. Is that it? Fine?
Yeah, fine. Just get in.
I've got a right raving up, and all you can say is fine.
Well, what else am I supposed to say?
Well, sorry wouldn't be a bad start.
Sorry? What the hell have I got to be sorry about?
You've got bundles to be sorry about as it happens. A thank you, Thomas, wouldn't go amiss either.
Now, you look it. All right. Thank you, Thomas. Happy now?
No, I've still got a hump.
Oh, Thomas!
There's no turning back.